cannot talk about load shedding. Morning. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time. Christiaan, well done. I mean, fourth prize at International Science Fair. That's absolutely amazing. What exactly was your project?
Yes, so I designed a robot that can go down into a mine when mine workers are trapped. Then it can assist with the search and rescue team by taking a 3D map as well as several sensor readings, which they can use to see where are the dangerous places inside the mine to then go and arrange the rescue mission.
So what we're seeing there, is that the actual version or is that a miniature version of what they would actually use?
That is the prototype I designed firstly, but when it is commercialized, it will be a bigger robot so that it can climb over bigger obstacles and because funding is limited, that was the prototype.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, and you have to wonder, why didn't anybody come up with this before? How did the idea come to you? Why did you choose this?
I mostly heard that there are a lot of people that get trapped inside caves, inside mines, and several things like that. And I really like robotics and engineering. Then I decided I want to try and build a robot to address that problem.
Okay, well, let's chat to a party there. And how does the Eskom Expo fit into this? What's your place in all of this?
Yeah. Eskom Expo for Young Scientists is 39 years old. And it's a national initiative backed by 3 government departments, because it's the only organization that creates a platform for brilliant young scientists and engineers. Like Christiaan, at the age of 16, is given this platform to showcase his expertise. So we work alongside the schooling system, but it's these kind of self-motivated learners that say, I want to do more. I've learned something. Where can I test my theories and really push it to the limit? And this is a product, what we produce, world-class students.
So it's not just like doing a school project. I'm sure that there's a lot more that goes into this. So before he headed to Taiwan, there was obviously a process that started here. How did you choose Christiaan? I mean, did you go to schools? How does the process actually work to get the likes of him to take part in this?
I would say we live in the same city, so we chose him, but anyway, that's not it. So Christiaan would have participated in his school fair initially, which is fantastic. He would then participate at the district fair, which was held in the Pretoria region, and he won there. He then went on to the North Gauteng Regional Science Fair that was held in the Mamelodi campus, where he won again. And then he participated in the largest science fair on the continent in October last year, where 600 of the brightest learners in the country come under one roof. And he competed with the 8 other countries as well. So Christiaan was one of 600 of the brightest kids that were selected to represent us internationally. And it's proven that he even won in Taiwan. And you know, the level of competition is really fantastic. And it just goes to show, if we give our kids the opportunity, they can perform in the international stage. And Christiaan is proof of that.
So, Christiaan, I mean, what were the challenges for you in actually building this prototype? Did you at sometimes like, I just want to give up, why am I even in this competition?
Yes, well, while designing the robot, there were many challenges, as well as funding the robot, because robots and electronics and things like that is very expensive. And it was a lot of late nights of work when you feel a little bit more negative than some other days.
When you're tired,
Yes.
Okay, but you got through it.
Yes.
Did you have help from anybody, or was this just a one-man project? You just did this by yourself?
Mostly it was only me doing the project, and I also learned a lot while the project, for example, on the internet or tutorials or something like that. I really learned a lot, and yeah, it's me, myself.
But Pati, what are we seeing? I mean, you've been running this expo for, like you say, many, many years now, for decades. What are you seeing in the quality of the work that you're getting from youngsters, from teenagers like Christiaan? And obviously, as we move more towards technology, the fourth industrial revolution, our youth seem to be grasping that, they're understanding that and putting it into this work. Are you seeing proof of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Over the years, we've seen the complexity of the projects coming through increasing. Learners have access to more resources, and as an organization, we are making more resources available. So we are trying, even the poorest of the poor communities have access to resources that your private schools or your more privileged schools have. So we're leveling the playing fields. And the other key factor is that young learners are motivated, and we must keep that passion going. So we're really doing the right thing in the right
And I think
area.
especially when they know this is going to save a life at some point. What about the girls? Are we seeing lots of girls entering these
I think
competitions?
Christiaan will tell you at ISF last year, we had 58% female
That's
participation.
fantastic news. That's great.
He was surrounded by girls all
Oh,
the
lucky
time.
boy. Very lucky. So what next? What happens now, Christiaan, with this prototype? Have they told you?
Yes, well, I would really like to take it a little bit further and still improve on the prototype to maybe get a final robot that can go into production and save lives.
Can you help Pati and his bosses solve our problem at the moment? Maybe you can work on an electricity generating project next, hey? Will you try? I
Yes.
think he could do it.
He could.
Thank you very much, Christiaan and Pati, and well done once again. And I'd love to see that in action someday. And that's Christiaan Bauman and Pati Chetty. He's the Eskom Expo Director. Christiaan taking fourth prize at the International Science Fair in Taiwan.